She was the nicest person in all the land. A wicked witch locked her away in the top of a tall tower. Year after year, Rafunzel blew her long blonde hair until it was as long as the tower was high. A brave prince had heard that Rafunzel was trapped in a tower. One day, the prince rode his horse to the tower and called up to Rafunzel.
Rafunzel, Rafunzel, throw down your hair so I may climb your golden stair.
Rafunzel threw down her hair. The prince began to climb, but very soon he got tangled in pink ribbon.
Oh, drat.
The prince continued to climb up Rafunzel's long blonde hair, but now the prince was twisted in pink ribbon. Still, the prince had heard that Rafunzel was very nice. He climbed a little higher and found that a mother bird had built a nest in Rafunzel's hair. The mother bird was tending 3 tiny chicks.
Peck, peck, peck.
Chirp, 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 chirp.
Ouch, ouch, ouch.
The prince escaped from the angry mother bird. He continued to climb up Rafunzel's long blonde hair, but now the prince had been pecked by a bird and twisted in pink ribbon. Still, the prince had heard that Rafunzel was very nice and very clever. He climbed a little higher and ran into another climber, hanging onto Rafunzel's hair for dear life. Hello there.
Who are you?
I am a fellow climber. It is a long way to the top. I'm afraid I have grown worry. I've stopped for a snack. Say, can I offer you a cup of tea?
Yes, that would be nice.
Jolly good. Here you are then.
Oops, it's hard to drink tea and hang onto Rafunzel's hair at the same time.
Indeed it is, old champ. Indeed it is. Well, best luck to you. The prince bid wherefore to the other climber. He continued to scale Rafunzel's long blonde hair, but now the prince was soaked in tea, pecked by a bird, and twisted in pink ribbon. Still, the prince had heard Rafunzel was very nice and very pretty. He climbed a little higher and met an old hound dog.
Wiggly, lickety, lickety, lickety. Good doggy, no good doggy, stop. Slurp, slurp, slurp.
The prince got away from the old hound dog. He continued to climb up Rafunzel's long blonde hair, but now the prince was coated in dog slobber, soaked in tea, pecked by a bird, and twisted in pink ribbon. Still, the prince had heard that Rafunzel was very nice and very clever and very pretty and very funny. He climbed a little higher and ran into a bumblebee. Attracted by the scent of Rafunzel's luxuriant hair.
Buzz, 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 sting, sting, sting. Eek, ark, ark.
The prince hurried away from the bumblebee. He continued to climb up Rafunzel's long blonde hair, but now the prince had one eye swallowed shut from the bumblebee sting, was coated in dog slobber, soaked in tea, pecked by a bird, and twisted in pink ribbon. Still, the prince had heard that Rafunzel was very nice, very clever, very pretty, and very funny and very good at ping pong. At last, the prince got to the top of the tower.
Rafunzel, I am here to rescue you and take you away.
The prince ran to Rafunzel and bent down on one knee.
Oh, dearest Rafunzel, will you be my wife? I am a prince, and we shall live in my castle and be happy together. Prince, you're a mess. You're twisted in pink ribbons. You have a bird peck mark on your cheek. There's tea all over your shirt. You have dog slipper dripping from your face. Your eye is swollen shut from a bumblebee sting. Well, nobody's perfect. Look at you. Rafunzel, you need a haircut. Your hair is all full of ribbons and bird nests and climbers and old hound dogs and bumblebees. Well, I never. I'm out of hair. I'm out of here.
The prince turned to leave, but suddenly he was struck by an idea.
Hey, we may not be perfect. I'm twisted in ribbon, pecked by birds, soaked in tea, covered in dog slobber, and my eye is swollen shut from a bumblebee sting. And your hair is full of ribbons and birds' nests and climbers and old hound dogs. Bumblebees, don't you see? Rafunzel, we're perfect for each other. I love you. Please say you'll marry me. I would, my prince, but how can we both escape from this tower?
The prince realized it was true. He could not climb down back to Rapunzel's hair, but how could they both escape together? To comfort Rapunzel, the prince began to stroke her long blonde hair. It was then that he found yet another thing was tangled in her hair. It was a key.
What's this? The key. I have been looking for that for 7 years. We're free, we're free.
The prince and Rafunzel unlocked the door and walked down the stairs of the tower. And so our story ends, and the ribbon-tied, bird-pecked, tea-soaked, dog-slobber, bee-sting prince, and the very nice, very clever, very pretty, very funny, very good at ping-pong, Rapunzel, with long blonde hair full of ribbons and birds' nests and climbers and old hound dogs and bumblebee sting and bumblebee got married and lived happily ever after.
The